Hey, I'm sitting here. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I should have like cleared my mouth and I just have some thoughts that pop in my head sometimes, and it's like the right time is right now to get them out, because sometimes it could be such a powerful thought that maybe later is a little bit fleeting and the message isn't as strong. It gets watered down. But right now, so I was just listening to Eric LeGrand's story. And if you don't know him, he is a football player, an ex-football player, that in 2010 he was playing for Rutgers, and he ended up getting hit head on playing football, and so he's paralyzed now. And so I'm listening to him talk, and this man is in a wheelchair and has regained slight movement in his shoulder, but besides that, he's paralyzed, and he is so humble, and his outlook on life is so inspiring. He's saying that his purpose in life was not to play football, that this was always meant to be his life, because he has a platform now as a football star, as an ex-football star. He has a platform to raise money to help find a cure for paralysis, and he feels like this has been his calling on his life, that he was never going to play football forever. Football is what got him to have this platform, and oh my gosh, like it's such a powerful way to think that he easily could be so upset with what happened to him and say, why me? Why this happened to me? And then he doesn't. He feels that he has taken, that when Christopher Reeves died, he said that he feels like the torch was passed on to him, and now it's his responsibility to help raise money and awareness for paralysis, because he believes in his lifetime, if he's blessed to live long enough, that we will find a cure for paralysis. And so it's such an amazing mindset, and I love surrounding myself. I obviously have never met this guy and can't be in the same room with him, but I love surrounding myself with people like this. These are my mentors. I constantly listen to podcasts and read books because I want that. Like, I want to hear the positivity. I want to hear the sunny side of everything. I know that I have had like minor stressful troubles compared to this man, but I have been blessed enough for my mind to be open to finding the sunny side of those things, that in such a stressful situation that I've trained myself because of other people's thoughts and vision, that this can be a learning tool. This isn't failure. This isn't the end of the road, that you can learn from this and grow from it and get better. And so I love surrounding myself with people who have a better mindset than me, because I have so much to learn still, and I feel like I can pass that on to people who come into my life, my family, my friends, my friends at the gym, our boot camp, y'all, like whoever that I am blessed to like be around, that I'm blessed by your relationship, whatever kind of relationship we have. Like, if I can impact your life positively in some kind of way because of something that I heard or learned or whatever, like, that's such a cool gift or experience that I'm given that I would love to give someone else. So anyway, my thoughts, like, while he's saying this is, I used to be a massage therapist. I still have my license, but I haven't been practicing. And so I used to have a massage client who was a quadriplegic. And so I would go to his house and I would massage him in his wheelchair. And that was a very eye-opening, humbling experience. This man he was a cyclist, and he got into an accident cycling his bike, and he was paralyzed, so he was always active. And so for him to go from this active lifestyle to living in a wheelchair and having complete care, taking care of him, like, I started to preach in my workouts when I was coaching. Sometimes when I saw people have like a negative attitude, or like they feel like giving up, or like if I say that we're doing burpees and you're already like completely flabbergasted, like, oh, I do not want to do burpees. This man that I used to massage would come to mind, and I would think, I would say, like, y'all, like, you know, think about like how blessed we are that we have our arms and legs that are working, and we are strong, able beings, and like we're capable of doing this workout. And it might be a challenge, and it may not be the most fun thing to do in the world, but think about how blessed we are that we can do a burpee. If we want to get down on the floor and get back up and do it 50 times in a row, we are capable of doing that, because there are people out there who are not capable of that may have never been, or they were, you know, born with a disability, or that had that taken away from them. And so if you change the way that you think about things. So I'm thinking back, like, this makes me think about how hard I struggled with losing weight at first. And the struggle was my mind, is that I didn't believe in myself enough, and that over time, like, I would try to lose weight for like a week. Come the weekend, I would blow it. Then I would start again on Monday, go from Monday through Friday. On the weekend, blow it, do that again. So imagine like my mindset after doing that 10 weeks in a row. I'm starting to like show myself, like prove to myself. I'm starting to drill this message into my mind that I can't lose weight. And really, that's not the truth. I can lose weight. I'm sabotaging myself. I'm not committing to the process. I'm not doing it. I'm half-assing it, if that, you know? I'm like calling it a day when things get a little tough. Like on the weekends, I want to do something else. So it's like, gosh, like my mind, like losing weight can be a challenge, but can you imagine the challenges that Eric LeGrand faces now that he is completely paralyzed and lives in a wheelchair? Like, it kind of makes things seem selfish. And I don't want to say this the wrong way. My intentions are not to offend anyone, because I have been in the situation of needing to lose weight and struggling with that, or needing to follow a better eating plan and struggling with that. And I think that we burden ourselves with thinking how hard it is. Like, this is so hard, and I gotta do this, and I gotta go to the gym, and I have to eat this salad to lose weight, or I have to eat these vegetables. When if we change our mindset, life can be so much better, so much happier and easier for us. Like, what if instead of thinking like, I have to do this, like, I get to do this. I get to go to the gym, and I get to work out, and I get to strengthen my body, and I have full capabilities of doing all this and driving myself there and doing this workout, and I feel great after, and I'm so thankful that I get to do that. And then I get to go home, and I get to fuel my body with foods that heal my body, and that give me energy, and that make me feel better, and that improve my health. So instead of smoking cigarettes like I used to do, a pack a day, and binge drinking like I used to do every single day, and taking things for granted, what if I changed my mindset to think about how grateful I am to have a strong, able body, and to not throw that opportunity away to have that strong body, you know? I think about, like, we are all so blessed to be here. Even Eric LeGrand, he is so blessed, but we can take something from his message and apply it to us. Like, you know, when you feel like giving up in your diet of eating healthier foods, or you feel like when you go to work out it's such a burden and you don't want to do that, like, what if you changed your perspective? And when I say you, I'm talking to myself too. Like, I'm making this video, and I'm looking myself in the eyes. So I'm saying you, but all these messages that I put out there are me speaking to myself and hoping that someone else can take something from it. But like, what if you changed? What if we changed our mindset? The next time we go to a workout and we're like, I get to do this. Like, can you imagine if that was taken away from you? If you no longer had the physical ability to use your arms and legs, can you think about how you would feel? Like you would give anything in the world to have that back? I would do anything to do a burpee right now if you physically couldn't, or if your health were completely declining and it was something that you did wrong, like smoking cigarettes for me. That was something that I always felt like if I continued, I thought for sure that I would get cancer, and I was right in thinking that, because there's a direct correlation to smoking cigarettes and getting cancer. We know smoking cigarettes causes cancer, and I was like, I have to quit this. I feel like my vision, and this may sound crazy to you, but I had a vision that if I continued smoking, that I would have to have a voice box. And I one day decided to quit. Gosh, that got me choked up. I want you to feel this with me. But I decided one day that I had to quit smoking, because how selfish would that be? To destroy my strong body, to destroy my healthy body, just because I was addicted, or because I had made these stupid choices as a teenager and I was addicted and got myself caught up in that. Like I changed my mindset, thankfully, and I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to have that fear. But anyway, I'm going to get back to eating my salad now, and my kids will be home soon. But I hope that there's some nugget that you could take away from this, because this message impacted me. It impacted me deep, and I hope that by me sharing, it can impact you also. Maybe make things easier, change your mindset, or give you some perspective on how we're blessed to be able to make these changes in our bodies, to be able to go after our goals, whatever they are, whether they're health goals or your career goals. Like, you are capable. Even if you got into an accident like Eric LeGrand and you became paralyzed, like, you're still capable of taking care of yourself. He still works out. He still goes to physical therapy, and he's still trying to make a positive impact on this world and do his part. How powerful is that? So I challenge you all to step up and go after your goals. Like, go after your goals. Go all in on it. Have no excuses anymore, and just be super grateful that we're able to do that. And let's do it together. All right. Have a great night.